Good afternoon, my metal brothers and sisters. Metal Troll here. Yes, I didn't do this as an intro for a long time, but I had to say it right now because, hey, that's my name. Um, I went to a concert yesterday, and it really screwed up my voice, and that means that it was awesome. A lot of yelling, a lot of band audience participation, which I think is very important to a good going of a band and a performance. Um, the concert was in Gorinchem, my own hometown, and I'm so happy that it was there and I didn't have to travel, but that felt very weird. Usually I have to travel like an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to a concert hall, and now it was not even 5 minutes away, and for me it was like, wait, we're here already, and yeah, that was very strange for me. The bands that played yesterday were Fireforce, Mystic Prophecy, and Artillery. It used to be Mystic Prophecy and Artillery, but they added Fireforce, which I actually am happy that they did. At one point, when I heard it, it was like, really, is that band? But it was a different band, so I mixed them up, and that happens sometimes when you have so many bands you listen to. Um, yeah, I'm going to tell you a little bit about that concert. I call it A Force of a Mystic Artillery, which has all the band names. The first band is this band. If you can see it, there we go. Fireforce. This is their latest album, but they're going into the studio as we speak, as I make this video. So, this band is from Belgium, and it is an awesome band which plays, like they say, combat metal, which is in a way it's a little bit like power metal slash thrash metal, and then combined into one awesome sounding thing. So like I said, it's a Belgian band, and you know me and what I say about Belgians, that me and that country don't really have that good of a connection, but that's just because of the roads. The people are actually very nice, so don't blame them, and they were awesome. They actually came after the concert. I bought their CD because I haven't had anything, so I bought both their CDs, which I took this one as the last album, and they were so grateful that I did. Ouch. They were so grateful that I bought the album, and I was so happy about that. They signed it for me. Let's see if they did it here. Yeah, look. They signed the album, and I was so happy about that. And they gave me a guitar pick, as was for my little nephew that joined me in the concert together with my brother and my sister. And yeah, I just enjoyed it. They played 45 minutes, which is not long, but it was pretty awesome to hear and to see them and how they performed and how they communicated with the band. And they're just awesome guys. They love beer, so that's positive, very positive. And they all have, the original band members all have like a jacket on with their nickname on it. It's really like an army vest, and it's very awesome. Yes, you might hear, well, army vest, isn't that the same like Sabaton? No, it's a little bit different. But yeah, they don't sing about war, but they sing about mythological things like Isis and Horus, and of course the metal anthems. And really they got me going. The second band is Mystic Prophecy. Let's see, there you go. This is also their newest album, which I didn't buy there because I got it before. But this is the second band, the band I originally came for. And God, what can I say about this band is awesome. It's from Germany, and it's a joy to listen to them. As I said with the first band, they also had a good band audience communication, and they got the audience going and talked to the audience and took time for the audience, and the audience gave them power, so they gave the power back, and that is something I really enjoyed about the concert. Though the venue where they played was not too big, there were not so many people, but they didn't care. They were like, we're just gonna play anyways. Fans came to see us, and we're gonna play, and that's what I really like about bands like this. They might have existed for quite a while, but they just still do the club stuff, and that is so awesome, and I thank them so much for that, because without that you lose contact with the fans, and the real fans just come especially to a concert to see you, and not to an official big venue, but they just like to see the band, and the band likes to see the fans, and it's just awesome. And after the performance, they came to the hall itself and watched the other bands and talked to the fans and made pictures with them, signed the autographs, and just was involved with the fans, and I really do enjoy it. So they were co-headlining with another band, which I will come to soon. But the concert itself, what they played was awesome. The sound sometimes was a little bit weird, but they were all enjoying it so much because of the audience that gave them so much power. They gave them so much feedback, and they joined in with them, and that gives them the opportunity to be like, yes, let's go, let's do it. And that's what you should have, and that's what I miss with some concerts, that the audience is just like, yes, I like it, and I'm just gonna stand like this and just do that and that. No, just yell along and be like, yeah, 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 just do that. That's good for the audience and band relationship, because that gives the band a boost, and that also gives you a boost when the band does it to you and asks you to do those things and says, look, you're doing it awesome, you keep going, this group all rocks, as that was our group. And they are so loud, they give the energy, and we need that. As goes for the first band, he personally, the vocalist, came towards me and gave me a hug and was like this, because we were so active for them. Though, doesn't matter if I didn't know the songs, I will know them soon enough, but I didn't know the songs then, and still, you try to do it, and you still try to sing along, and that's what a band really cares about, that you want to learn their songs. And after that we had Artillery. Oh, fucking hell. Artillery. See, I said I bought the albums, so I can show you that I still have the albums and I buy them, as I've shown you a couple of albums before, the album reviews. And I might do an album review of these two, but now it's the concert review. So this is Artillery. This was the headline. It was the album release party of this one, of the new album, Penalty of Deception. Artillery. I've heard of it, but I never got the fancy to listen to it. Maybe it's because of my mind, and I was like, no, I don't want to listen to it, or it's not my style. But when I heard them last night, I was like, wait, this actually kicks ass. It is so nice, and it's so awesome to see that and listen to it. Though the sound was not that good at one point, and the vocalist had a bad voice because of a cold, but still went on and performed the hell out of themselves. It is an awesome band. It's an old band, had a lot of band changes, but the fact remains that it's started by two brothers, and the two brothers are still there. That is just awesome. And after that, though, everybody came for Mystic Prophecy. You could see that, because after that the venue was almost empty. There were like, let's say, out of the 50 people that were there in total, there were like 15 left, but they still went on, and we still yelled for them, and we still screamed, and we still enjoyed it, and we still had a ball doing everything, and they thanked us so much, and I caught a drumstick, and my nephew got a drumstick too, so that was awesome, because it was his first concert, and he is ecstatic about it. He just loves it so much. The concert itself, it was awesome. For a Sunday night, a lot of people came for a regularly really unknown place to have metal concert. So from now on, Gorinchem also is a metal city, because we have those metal concerts. But I would really like to thank the bands for giving us the performance that we love, and the reaction to them that they deserve, because yeah, like Leia said from Mystic Prophecy, the vocalist, without fans there's no band. There can be a band, but without fans you're nothing, and that is a true thing. Artists should never forget that the fans are the reason why they exist, and all three of these bands showed that they do need the fans, and that they really love the fans. And that's why I love these small shows, because it's intimate and people really like doing this and getting intimate. Sometimes they say it's scarier to do a show like this than a massive show because you can't see the faces. They can't really pick you out. But in these small ones, they see you and they're like, oh, they're really paying attention. They really know what they're doing. We have to step up and we have to really show ourselves and back to basic, basically. And that's what I expect from a lot of bands. Expect, okay, well, that is a little bit of a hard word, expect. But yeah, I think if you start a band, you should do those things. And you should always go back to your roots, where you came from. And yeah, just have a very good connection with your fans. Because without fans, you're nothing. But these bands really proved something to me, that doesn't matter how big you are, how long you've been playing, fans are still important, and they show it, and that gives me hope for the new generation of bands that are coming. They should do the exact same thing as they're doing. Not try to grow too big, but always go back to where you came from. The little small venues and the fans that especially will come there just to see you. They might travel a long while, but they just want to see you, and that's the most important thing. So by saying that, sorry for the shit lighting because it's a weird kind of sun here, but without saying, I want to thank these three bands for an awesome night. You guys fucking rock, and I hope to see you, any of you bands, very soon, and keep rocking and keep going on with what you're doing. Keep visiting the venues and keep trying to connect with the fans, because that is an important thing, and that makes us feel very appreciated by you as bands. So thank you, and for you all that are watching this, even if you're not in a band, support bands, buy their album, buy their stuff, buy merch, buy whatever you can. Support them with stickers on your car or wherever, so they know your name of the band, and spread the word, because bands like these need to keep coming and not die out in vain. So thank you for watching this. Thank you for listening to me talking about metal again, and I hope to see you in a concert very soon or somewhere else on the road, and I hope to see you guys on stage. Rock on.